it away.
Okay. Okay, so I'll share my screen then. Okay, can you guys all see that?
Yep, we can see it. Awesome.
Okay, so we created this kind of like a social networking site for dogs, for dog lovers. And once the user go to our homepage, and they're able to find dogs from other dog owners. So once they click Find Me a Buddy, and then the first picture will show up. And if they don't like the first dog, they can just click on I'll pass, and that goes to the second picture.
So it's like Tinder for dogs.
Right, it is like Tinder for dogs. That's actually our title. The title of the HTML is called Tinder Pulse. That's the name of our company. Our company is called Tinder Pulse. And if you click I'll pass, it'll go to the next dog photos and so on and so forth. And then if they want to connect to the dog owner, they just click on to Let's Hang Out. And then I'll pop up a form and have them fill out their personal information. And then once they submit the form, and then the message and their information will be sent to the dog owner so they can connect offline. So that's it.
That's awesome. Any brief questions for that group? Be sure to, if you're interested, check out their Flubits link and look at their code if you're curious of how anybody did anything. Okay, with that, let's move on to Elizabeth, Lakita, George, and Yuan.
Okay, let me stop. Wait, hold on. How do I stop sharing screens?
I should be at the top of your screen, like a little red stop share at the top.
Let me see. On top of the, because I have two screens here. Is it on top of the Google Chrome?
The one you started. The Zoom one, the one you have Zoom open on.
Because right now I only have the group pictures. Hold on.
If the one that the browser is on, like the one with your website on it, if you hover way up at the top, so keep moving up to the top, there should be a red.
Oh, okay, I see it. Sorry.
Kind of red glow around the edge.
All right, sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, let's hear from the next group. Cool, we can see your screen. Oh,
sorry guys.
Not anymore.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, can everybody hear me and see my screen?
Yep.
Yep, you're good to go.
Okay, so we created a program called Change This Color, and the basis of it is that we wanted the user to click any of the boxes here to change the words, change this color. So if I click on like the red box, it would change the color of the text. And we also wanted, we also wanted the user to, if they wanted to change the color to, a lighter color or a darker color, they could change the opacity of the color. So if I click lighter, it'll change the opacity of the words until it completely disappears. And if I wanted it darker, I just click on darker color and it'll change back to full opacity. And you can do this with each one of them.
Awesome. I like that. Great use. I bet there's some cool JavaScript happening behind the scenes there.
Yeah.
Cool. Any questions for these guys? All right, I like it. Let's hear from Rose, Pascal, Nicholas, and Julmar.
So I will be sharing my screen really quick. You guys see that okay?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So we decided on the history of watermelon and the benefits of eating it every day. So as soon as you load up the page, it asks you, do you like watermelons? If the person doesn't enter either Y or N, it just repeatedly asks them. So if you type in Y, great, it's off season. So wait till later to eat. Then it also asks, how big of a piece of watermelon would you like to eat? So you pick one of the numbers and it shows you the radius of the piece that you end up getting. We ended up using Bootstrap to lay out the page. So we have the navigation bar at the very top. So you click on home, videos, images, or links, and it brings you to that specific section. We also added a carousel for the images that we decided to pick. So you could click and it just goes around in a nice little big circle. So our watermelon links brings you to, it's an iframe, so it brings you to the wiki page, the history on watermelons. And then at the bottom, we have the form, so you could sign up to get emails if you're a watermelon enthusiast. Oh, and our last thing, we have a button over here. So if you click on it, it will drop down the 13 reasons why you should eat watermelon every day. So everyone eat watermelon.
Awesome job. Any questions or comments for the watermelon team?
What happens if you tell us that you don't like watermelons?
It tells you to get out.
Redirect me to another page. The cantaloupe page. Awesome. That was great. Kevin, Camila, Ben, are you guys ready?
Yeah, we are. So I'll start screen sharing. So perfect. So let's start. So we just implemented Blackjack. So when you hit the button here, a new game starts, and yeah, you go. So we are here, and when you click on the card, a new card appears. So we changed the rules a bit, so you don't win with just 21. We said, okay, you win between 18 and 21 because we didn't made a dealer who plays against you, kind of. So then clicking on it, it starts with a cross 9. And then we got +8. So here we got our counter. So we are at the count of 17 currently. And then, oh God, we lost because we received a 7 and we received 24. And we can't click again on the card. And when I now restart the game, if I click the button again, it deletes the cards, and yeah, I can play again. And I lost again. I want to win now. Oh, I won because I received an 8 and a 9. And yeah. That's basically it. And I click again and just delete it. Perfect.
Great job with the graphics. Did you guys build that with React, Ben?
No. We
No.
did.
A lot of cases.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We had a huge switch statement which checked for the numbers. Actually, if you want to see the code,
wow.
it's on Qubits. It's we have with master random, we calculate which card to show. What I remember, well, what comes to my mind now is that we actually can show doubles. So there could be 2 cross 9 actually. We
No, I didn't think about that.
didn't consider this now. If I think about it.
And we weren't able to make the ace count as a 1 to 11. We still have to figure that out. The 2 different options for that.
Okay. Little challenge ahead, but great job. That has a great look to it. Nice looking design.
Thanks.
Any other questions for Kevin, Camila, and Ben? All right, well, with that, let's move on to the Michael Nelson team.
Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. Unfortunately, I don't think we had enough time to do everything, so let's see. What do I do? Let's open up file. Can you actually see that?
Yeah, totally. Bitcoin, I like it.
So basically, we did a page where it's roulette. We play roulette instead. So we have a minimum of 5 Bitcoins. You start off with 500, as shown here. If we do less than a minimum, it'll say a minimum is 5 Bitcoins. So let's say 100. And then it'll ask what number we would like to bet on. Pick above what roulette table is. It's 0 to 36. It'll say it's too high or something like that. Let's say 20. And then it'll tell you how much you have left if you win or lose. So you start off with 500, and since I lost them at 400. And then it'll ask you if you want to keep on playing. If not, you hit cancel, and then you'll have the amount you have in the bank and what number you picked. If we had more time, which we probably needed to, we would have made this page a little bit better. But the idea behind playing roulette is there.
I like it. I like the game. I have never seen a roulette implementation in JavaScript before. That's great. Any questions or comments for the Michael Nelson team?
Did you guys consider adding in like odd or even or black and red?
For time's sake, I didn't include that, but if we have more time, we could probably add that in.
Odd or even would probably be pretty easy. That would be a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Very nice. That brings us to Evan, Raymond, and Chris.
Okay, so hang on. I want to find a share screen.
Should be like in the bottom kind of console of Zoom.
Oh yeah, here's this. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Can everybody see that?
Yep, we got it.
Yeah, I assume yes. Okay. So we decided to do the choose your own adventure, except use jQuery to have it all on the same page as you make choices using buttons. We were just about finished doing a very short story, but we are still debugging at the very end. So Super Dungeon RPG. You are a noble warrior living in Transylvania. A boss kidnapped your kingdom's princess. It's your duty to get her back. You will need a weapon, though, so you choose your weapon. Do you want a sword or a bow? Let's say a sword. You are walking through a corridor. All of a sudden, you got ambushed by 2 trolls from both sides. What do? Let's say assault. And you have hit points. So you start with 3 hit points. So I didn't lose any there. You took some damage, but you took a long while to kill the trolls. So this is the final bit where we're still debugging the run or the fight. It's not doing anything at all, and we are figuring that out. So that is our project.
Very nice. That debugging can definitely take more time than the actual code writing, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome. Any questions for this group? Great work, everyone. These are some awesome, you guys put these together in 2 hours. That is super impressive. One lesson to have learned from here, which probably you guys all realize, is when you're deciding on the scope of your project, time flies. Kind of decide on something to do, you cut it in half, and then cut it in half again, and that's basically what you'll actually have time for. So as we do our next hackathon, it'll be next Monday. Just kind of take the lessons you learned from this one there onward. Really impressive, great work, and really, really fun projects. So with that, I'm going to stop this recording.